Hi everyone, Pastor Mick here with Milford First United Methodist Church. We are in week 5 of Lent starting this Sunday, so we'll be looking at the 5th of the 7 famous last words or phrases that Jesus speaks from the cross. And this week's phrase is very short, but it is packed with meaning. This week we'll be looking at Jesus when he says, I am thirsty. And I am thirsty kind of has a dual meaning. He has a physical thirst, of course. So you can imagine what he's been through since the night before in the garden. He's been arrested, he's been beaten, and now he's been crucified. And so if you think about what your body goes through when you are stressed, get cotton mouth, get thirsty. He is physically, literally thirsty. But the deeper meaning is that he is spiritually thirsty. So as Jesus had been preparing his disciples for this moment, what was going to happen to him, he's going to be crucified, he talked about that in terms of a cup in many cases. He said to his disciples, can you drink from the cup that I drink from? And he said, should I not drink from the cup that my Father gives me? And he's talking about this cup that he's drinking by being on the cross. And the cup, I think we can think of it, for lack of a better term, like a mixed drink, because it is a cup of suffering, but more importantly, it's a cup of salvation, but it all comes from the same cup. And so Jesus is suffering on the cross to make a way for all of us to come directly to God, that our sin would be forgiven, our relationship would be fully restored, and we would be healed spiritually. And so he thirsts for that to happen. Jesus thirsts for us to be in a more intimate relationship with God. And so then the question then becomes, it sort of shifts a little bit, what do we thirst for? Are we thirsty for that too? Are we trying to drink from the cup that Jesus gives us that draws us into a deeper relationship? Or are we still trying to drink from those cups out in the world that leave us always thirsty? It sounds simple, but it's actually fairly, not quite so simple, I guess, when it comes down to it. And so when we drink from that cup, when we, to quote Psalm 42, as a deer pants for the water, so we pant, Lord, for you. When we have that desire in us to that intimate relationship with Jesus, everything changes. That's where we receive the gift of the Holy Spirit. That's when we have the power of God living within us. And that's when we can truly transform, not just our lives, but help transform the lives of those around us, our churches, our communities, even the world. That's the cup that we are to drink from. If that sounds good to you, as difficult as it might be, come and check us out this Sunday. We'll talk more about what that looks like, how we do that, and how that is very much possible even in our world today. So we'll meet at 9 o'clock for our contemporary service in our gym, at 10:30 for traditional in our sanctuary. Both, of course, are online as well. I hope you'll come and join us, figure out how we can each drink of the cup that God has given us, that we might be agents of transformation in the world today. So with that, I guess the only thing to say is, cheers. Have a good week.